One and all, this is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. Welcome to the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. We'll begin streaming the net live in, under 30 seconds. I'll be the host tonight. So just hang on for the clock to flip over to 7 p.m. and we'll open up the net. Here we go. Good evening, all stations. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. Welcome to the Saturday evening edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. Here we are, April 5th, I believe. Yeah, and it's now 7 p.m. So let's take a quick standby and see if there is any time-sensitive mobile or priority traffic stations. All right, nothing heard. Just for your information, we are streaming the net again tonight. Just look up my call sign, Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, in the YouTube search box and scroll down until you see the live label, and here we are. Let's see. We're opening up the net for anybody anywhere. If you got a call sign, we'd like to hear from you. Come on in, say hi.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie, Juliet, Zulu.
Victor Echo 3, Kilo Delta Tango.
All right, we got Chuck and Noel. We'll take them in that order. VA3ZOE, go ahead, sir.
Yes, the Chuck and Noel show. I don't know, kind of catchy. Anyhow, good evening, Mac and Noel and whoever else is listening. Pretty lazy day today. Just putzed around the radio station. Cleaned up some wild-looking cable octopuses there in the area, so had to pretty much tear down part of the station and start over again. I got maybe, I don't know, 3 contacts today, and that's about it. Bands really suck. Back to you.
Yes, indeedy, bands really sucked. I think I spent a little bit more time at it. Worked a bunch of Georgia parks. Obviously, they're doing their Georgia Parks on the Air weekend. And what is the other one? Mississippi QSO Party or something like that? Missouri QSO Party? I don't know. Something down there. Anyways. So even though 20 and 40 were dismal at best, I did try to make some contacts, and I got a few in the log. I was actually really tempted to pick up my backpack and go down to Whitehorn and activate from there today, but I thought I would check band conditions. I flipped on the HF rig in the shack, and I thought, no, it's a little bit tough out there. Don't want to be in a tough situation with tough band conditions at the same time. So we'll look for another opportunity. Anyways, very good, Chuck. And here we are, Saturday night, and Saturday's all right for fighting. I think that's what the song said.
Oh, that reminds me, yeah, it's Saturday, so there should be some UFC on. Maybe I'll fire up the Cody app. What's going on tonight. Other than that, yeah, I'm going to take it easy. The wife is off work. We might watch a movie. And, yeah, just a laid-back day there. So, hoping conditions improve for tomorrow. I understand Bill IUK wants to go out and try and activate. So, he was just waiting for some nicer weather. So, maybe tomorrow band conditions will be better. Back to you, Mac. I'll let you pick it up and see who else is out there.
Oh, very good. Yeah, we got Noel in line. So, and I see Wayne's checked in as well as Larry on YouTube. I really hope Bill does take that radio out of the package and try playing with it before he goes to the park. The last thing you want to do is take an unfamiliar radio out and try to do an activation right off the cuff. Better to set it up in the backyard and push a few buttons and make sure that everything works okay. Anyways, we'll see if he checks in and see where he's going with that. All right, Noel, you're next in line. VE3KDT. Good evening.
Good evening, and you and everyone else on that. Yeah, same thing. Haven't really done too well. Actually, that's not true. Just stayed inside, stayed away from the miserable weather, and still plugging away with all my drones and that. My entire living room is covered with parts, so should be having some fun. I wouldn't mind actually taking them out tomorrow if it is supposed to be a good day, because I got a couple working, and maybe I'll go to a park. Might sound fun. Maybe I'll see Bill out there or something. But no, other than that, just kind of taking it easy there. Yeah, I had a brain fart here. Sorry. Give me a second.
Not to worry, Noel. Yeah, it's springtime and it's Saturday afternoon, so yeah, it doesn't mean it's not as if you're on the clock, right? So you don't have to be clear. Oh, that's another song. Just have to look good. I don't have to be clear.
Also, I guess I'll throw it out there and I'll say it out loud, then everyone can hear it. But you were looking for people to run a net or something else like that. I can't say I would like to take one over as a regular, but just to get my feet wet and say that I've done it, I will throw my name in the hat.
Okay, very good. How about tomorrow?
That's a little too quick. I'm not sure how to do that. But I don't know. Maybe we'll have to talk about that and figure that out.
You know what? There's no such thing as dipping your toe in the pool. You got to jump right in. Anyways, yeah, we can talk about it. And if you're uncomfortable, we can send you a little bit of a script. So kind of gives you something to work off of. And then the gift of gab takes over and you time out the repeater.
Yeah, that seems to be my problem there. It's the getting to talking. Once I'm going, getting me to stop is the problem. But getting the conversation started.
All right. Well, yeah, as soon as you're ready to go with it, we'll throw one at you and we'll let you take it on. So we've got Sunday and Tuesday open right now. Chuck's in charge of the Oopsie net just by sheer happenstance. But yeah, whenever you're ready to fire up and go, it's you in control, and everybody wants to talk to you because you're the net controller, right? Kind of like being the justice of the peace, or anyways. Yeah, thank you very much for throwing your hat in the ring, and we'll work through the details and get you on the air.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if I can, commit to, every whatever day it is, but once it's good and comfortable and that, if anyone needs coverage or something like that, I'd be kind of looking for that type of thing.
Absolutely. Yep. I think we all just want to have some alternatives. Very good, Noel. Very much appreciated. And I see also Mark has joined on YouTube, VA3MHV. Excellent. Looks like we're going to have a good bunch of guys checking in. Anything else before we carry on there, Noel?
No. I'm shaking just for breaking the ice on that one. So I'll pass it back to you and see what else we got, I guess.
Very good, sir. Okay. We've worked through our current list, and we see we've got a bunch of folks here on YouTube, but anybody else want to get their name in the log for an RF check-in? Come on in and say hi.
VA3 Mike Hotel Victor.
VA3 Mike Hotel Victor. Good afternoon, Mark. Everything sounds good over there. What's up on a Saturday afternoon? I guess you get the weekend off?
That would be correct, Mac. Not too much going on over here with the lovely weather. Just kind of researching online a lot, looking around at radio gear. This is a scanner all day. And knew it was time for the net. I thought I'd give you a check-in and say good evening to everybody else. Back to you, Mac.
Oh, very good. Yep, everybody's shopping. It's got something to do with spring, I'm sure. Everybody out there looking for a deal, perhaps perhaps a new rig, a new base station, some HF gear, throwing an antenna up, and there's all kinds of junk in the trunk celebrations coming up. I think the Durham Hamfest is the first one, and it just carries on from there. Anyways, make sure that you understand what you're buying before you hand over the cash, whether it's guaranteed to work or guaranteed to just be a boat anchor. Anyway, certainly appreciate the check-in, Mark. Anything before we go?
No, Mac. Yeah, absolutely. I agree on that. I got Steve NFG helping me out quite a bit. I'm not going to make major purchases before I talk to him or one of you guys. However, lots of stuff to look at, and I'm just seeing who's got the best deal. Trying to decide. Also, I'm kind of waiting to see if I can get an antenna on the roof of this place or not. If I could do that, it might be pretty awesome.
Okay, thanks, Steve. And let's bring in Al. Stand by. Vanya. Good afternoon, VA3 NFL.
Hi, Matt. Yeah, I got into your YouTube, and all I get is a spinning wheel. So I guess Larry told you it's not working, but whatever on that one. Yeah, it's been a busy day here. Had a birthday party for my grandson. Oh, that was working. Hang on. I got to turn that one off. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, I had a birthday party here today for my grandson. He turned 6. I tell you, a bunch of screaming kids. Holy, I got a freaking headache. But had a great time. Kids had fun. That's all that counts. So just wanted to get checked in. I tried doing it on the net here, or on the YouTuber. It's back working again. So check me in back. VA3IMW.
Okay, very good. And yeah, I know how it is with young kids and some of us old codgers that can only take the noise and hubbub for so long. You done well, Grandpa. And yeah, I just popped out and back into YouTube, and it reconnected. So not sure why it dropped. Anyways, very good. Lots more grandchildren, lots more birthdays. Love them while you got them. So eventually they grow up and grow attitudes. Thanks for checking in tonight, Al.
All right, Mac. Have a great evening. Everybody on that 7-3 have the ultimate evening. I'll be listening along. VA3IMW.
Okay, very good. And Vanya, VA3XLJ, good afternoon. You're sounding mighty fine as well. Come on in and say hi.
VA3IMW, VA3XLJ. Good afternoon, Mark. Yeah, my God, I didn't participate in any net for a little while now, so it almost feels like I miss you guys. I do actually, but afternoon shift, that's what afternoon shift does, so I just cannot help myself regarding that predicament, but it is what it is. So, yeah, not much on my end. Like today I slept in, I went outside, got a quick takeout, a bit lazy to cook while she went to night shift, and now Martin and I, we are just driving around, like we're going to make a big loop, maybe go to another side of the, whatever this thing is called, and then head home and see what we're going to do after that. Like, I think for the Larry, I do have the, let's call that thing stand for that radio of yours, and I might have somewhere that plastic mount for the head. I'm gonna have to look at it because the way how I use that radio is slightly different with lots of Velcro, and the black tape is affixed permanently to whatever the thingamajigger I made, and it seems to be working for me in the car. But he doesn't mind waiting a couple of days. I'm gonna go and look for it and let him know when I find it. Other than that, like, it's how are you guys been?
Well, we're all, I would say we're all doing fairly well. Nice to see the ice storm behind us. That was an unwelcome interruption last Wednesday. Today, a little bit of rain, not as bad as what they had forecast for our area anyways. And looking forward to seasonal temperatures coming through next week. I think there's only one day where they're still threatening some snow, but I don't think it's going to impact us here locally. But yeah, we're looking forward to getting back out in the parks and getting some fresh air and stuff like that. Anyways, what's going on at the plant? Are they getting close to starting up the production of those F350 and F450 medium duty trucks?
I mean, we are working towards on it, but other than that, like it's there's not much news, so no one knows much, or whoever knows is not telling us anything. So that's pretty much what I know.
QSL, very good. Well, we know they're not going to be electric vehicles, anyways. Hi. Okay, Vanya, certainly appreciate the check-in. While I checked you on direct, you're fluttering somewhere around an S5, so I'm not sure where you're at, but doing a fine job and good and clear into the repeater as well.
Yeah, excellent. So yeah, I'm gonna stay for the duration to listen to the net, and we'll see how far my 5 watts right now can go. So I'm just using a handheld in a car on it's still car antenna, but not much of the power.
Yeah, power is highly overrated, and a good antenna is really the key factor. Thanks again for your check-in, Vanya, and we'll look forward to hearing from you down the log. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, and it's Saturday night in Hamilton, Ontario. Standing by for further check-ins for the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. Recheck VE3LBI. Go ahead and you can check with Vanya. He's got some hardware for you if you're patient.
Yep, that's what it's going to do. VA3XLJ, VE3LBI. Vanya, I'm in no rush. If you do run across something, let me know. We'll make some arrangements. I do know that mounting bracket is, let's call them this way, the one which looks like kind of a V-shape. But I don't know if it is the head mount, the plastic piece which you attach to the screen, to the base of the radio. So I don't know where that thing is. I looked for it like a couple of months ago and I couldn't find it. But for whatever reason, it's like it's got in my head that I have to feed, and I couldn't find it in a mess of my whatever that corner I call in a basement, a shack. But I'll look again later when I get today, and yeah. I mean, I can give you either pieces or one by one or both of them together when I find the second piece. But I do have it. I just don't know where is it, because when I bought my 4100, it's the same size, the bracket, and the 4100 decide not to work at some point, and basically just left over from that radio. But this adapter piece for the screen is I don't need it the way I did what I did. Anyway, yeah, I'll let you know like on Discord when I find stuff like in a couple of days. I'll look for it. I'll put some more for it tomorrow morning.
Yep. Okay, Vanya. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, if you run across, like I say, we'll make some arrangements. So no problem. And again, no rush. I'm not putting this in the vehicle for a bit. It's a little too cool to be out there running some wires through it. So, anyways, okay. Thanks for letting me do the recheck there, Mac. I'll pass it back to you for net control of the Israel Tag Clerk.
No worries. That's what we're here for. Okay. We're still looking for some further check-ins for the Saturday night Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Lots of time for you, and I've got a space here for your call sign.
Recheck VE3ZOE.
Oh, there's a static EIUK. Go ahead with your recheck.
Yeah, I'll try to find my sweet spot here. Yeah, I'm just wondering, I'm trying to find the 80-meter coil on AliExpress, and I'm not coming across it, so if somebody finds it and they can send me the link, I would appreciate it.
Let me see if I can dig that up. Yeah, that's quite a while ago. So yeah, I'll see if I can still find it in my shopping history.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Mac.
All right. Any other check-ins for the Lake Ontario Radio Club net? VA3IMW, stand by. All right, nothing heard. Thanks everybody for checking in either on YouTube or on RF. Certainly appreciate it. If you're still listening on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. And feel free to give me any feedback on the YouTube stream, some improvements that you might think are necessary. Feel free to let me know. With this, we'll bring this net to a close, thanking Terry VE3IQL for the use of this fine repeater. And we'll be turning the repeater back to normal amateur use. And we'll hear you back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Another 7 p.m. net, followed by the 8 o'clock UHF VHF single sideband net. 7-3s, one and all. VA3IMW. I will be monitoring this frequency. Thanks for joining tonight. It's Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, Mac in Hamilton signing off. 7-3s. That's how we say goodbye.